Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to Iowa Live, everybody. Very special guest joining us in studio right now. Stacey Fielen is joining us from Edencrest Senior Living. So great to see you again.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, you know that over the next month or so, there's a lot of folks that are going to be gathering together, and this might be the first time in a while that you may encounter some of your older relatives. And this is a really important time to really put your radar out and pay attention to the way your seniors are acting, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You know, when all the families are together around the dinner table, just everyone's together and gathering, it's a great time to, talk through what's it look like, what's the next chapter, is it time, are you starting to slip with medications maybe, is there, cleaning that's not getting done, running to the grocery store, those kinds of things.
Yeah, so that's what we're really talking about here today is how do you know when it's time for that senior in your life that it might be time to get some assistance, because really that's what this is all about, and that's what your facilities offer.
Absolutely. We have 10 communities within the metro area,
Wow.
and so we've got experts everywhere. So if you don't know how to start, we've got resource guides online. We've got experts in each of our communities to help navigate you through this process.
Yeah, there's a map. You mentioned the different places. Just some great Adel, from Altoona to Adel, Norwalk to Ankeny. You really do have the metro area covered. So you can actually, there's one really close by to where you are, no matter where you're living here in the Des Moines area, where you can go experience it for yourself. And once you go inside of one of these places, you're going to be amazed when you walk in, won't you?
Yeah, especially right now, they're getting decorated for the holidays. We've had fun Thanksgiving feasts with all of the families to come in. We're having breakfast with Santa over the next few weeks at a lot of our communities. So lots of just fun, vibrant things going on in the communities right now. Yeah,
these are some of the most modern facilities you're going to find anywhere in the country, but we are lucky enough to have them right here in the Des Moines metro area. So you mentioned a couple of things, but what are some of the other signs we need to be on the lookout for when we're gathering with family?
Yeah, I think there's lots of things to think about, whether your loved one maybe is starting to get forgetful. If there's a spouse that's being the caregiver, what's the toll taking on the family as well?
Forgetful, and this is more than just misplacing your keys, right?
Yeah, we have concerns about walking outside and maybe forgetting where you're at, or the housekeeping gets to be behind and you've maybe forgotten to take your medication. Those types of things too can be a huge sign.
Yeah, talk about walking outside. Think about what happened last night, everybody, and how cold it was. That could be deadly for somebody in case they do wander out when it's very cold outside.
Yeah. So we say there's always, there's never a great time, but I think it's better to be prepared and start having those conversations early. What happens if, this happens, or, what's our backup plan?
Yeah.
So
now, let's also talk about food, because the food that is prepared at Edencrest Senior Living facilities, sounds like I might want to go over there because chefs prepare the food.
Absolutely, yeah. We don't go hungry at our communities, and the food's fantastic.
And that really is one of the big concerns for seniors, because eating is a primary activity, isn't it?
Socialization is huge for dinner time, and I think it's hard when someone's at home by themselves, isolated, and they don't want to cook for themselves. It's hard to cook for one. Yep. So we see decline in the home. So coming into our communities and enjoying all of the food that we provide, we tend to see our residents thrive in that environment, for sure.
All right, let's talk about the different levels of care too. Maybe your mom or your grandmom are at the point where they need some assistance, but they don't need full-blown care yet. But this type of assistance is great. Tell us the different levels that you have just at your complex.
Yep. So we do independent living, assisted living, and memory care. So independent living, really, I feel like it's a great opportunity to step into the environment where maybe we take off your plate, like just the meals, the housekeeping, the things that nobody really wants to do. I don't even want to do that at my house, So taking that off your plate. Then the next level would be assisted living. And so we have 24/7 caregivers. We can help with medication management, bathing, dressing. And then we also have memory care, where it's more of a secured environment and programming tailored to those with memory impairment.
Now, in case you come in at the first level, but you can stay at the same facility where they're familiar and move up through the different levels.
Absolutely.
Right?
So we have individualized care plans for each of our residents. So you can stay and add on those services as you need and not need a eyes.
Okay, this is really something you need to look into, and this is the perfect time for you to check out the facilities as well. You saw the different locations that are available right now, so you can make a plan to go over. And would you suggest bringing the senior with you to check out the facilities?
Absolutely. If they're open to it, that's a great first step. I think sometimes people have in their mind old-time nursing homes,
Right,
you know, in a
exactly.
different environment. And ours are, you know, new, bright, vibrant, and fun. So it opens their eyes to a whole new world, I think.
All right, so people want to check out more about what happens over here at Edencrest Senior Living Facilities. Easiest place they can check out online is where?
EdencrestLiving.com.
EdencrestLiving.com, EdencrestLiving.com. There is one close to where you are, so it's easy for you to visit as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.